President Joe Biden says that he is stunned, outraged, and deeply saddened by former Prime Minister Abe's assassination. And this afternoon, he left a condolence message at the Japanese ambassador's residence. The president shared his reaction after making new comments about abortion. White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. President Biden announced a new executive order the White House describes as, quote, protecting access to reproductive health care services, end quote. But later, during the White House press briefing today, they did not want to take our questions.
President Joe Biden called former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe a friend who cared deeply about the Japanese people and says he was engaged in the work of democracy even at the moment he was attacked. During a speech, he was asked by a reporter about the security situation in Japan after the assassination.
I do not believe it's likely to have, but I don't know yet, likely to have any profound destabilizing impact on Japanese security or Japanese solidarity.
Also in the Roosevelt Room, the president laid out his plan to protect abortion, despite the Supreme Court tossing out Roe v. Wade just 2 weeks ago today.
I'm asking the Justice Department that, much like they did in the civil rights era, to do something, do everything in their power to protect these women seeking to invoke their rights.
The White House says it will, quote, protect access to medication abortion, ensure emergency medical care, and protect access to contraception.
We cannot allow an out-of-control Supreme Court working in conjunction with extremist elements of the Republican Party to take away freedoms and our personal autonomy.
Pro-life groups like Live Action knew it was coming and fired back.
President Biden issued this executive order today to throw a bone to the pro-abortion movement, and it's truly horrific.
Even after the huge court victory, to no surprise, the fight to save unborn children continues nonstop.
When you're achieving a victory like this, you have to keep your foot on the gas. We have to push for full protection for preborn children in states where that's possible, where we work to abolish the true evil of abortion, protect families, protect kids.
In the press briefing room, where most questions from reporters revolve around what's being done to protect abortion access, I repeatedly tried asking about making sure taxpayer money does not fund abortions, but the White House refused time and again to answer.
Does this administration respect the Hyde Amendment, ma'am? Simple question. This is a real simple question. Do you respect the Hyde Amendment or no? You can answer that? You can't answer that question?
So while the White House will not answer our questions, as you just saw there, we'll continue to ask. Meanwhile, after his speech today, the president was scheduled to head over to the CIA in Virginia to thank them for their work. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.